Hey guys, this is Matt with another Minecraft video. So here at M&B, it's 1v1 just starting. Matt Foster is fighting, let's see, someone with lots of arrows down there. This is HypedCreeper versus Matt Foster. Now, HypedCreeper is known as an effective PvPer, and Matt Foster is known as a mod. So right there, it looks like HypedCreeper is probably the expected victor here, but we will see. Two are going after it. HypedCreeper is definitely on the offensive, definitely running across and fighting Matt Foster in his own dugout there. And Hyped is gappling. Looks like we have a touch of lag here, unless everyone's just standing around for a moment, which would be just plain silly. And looks like we have some pots being taken as well. Matt Foster is going after HypedCreeper, and again, we're seeing quite a bit of lag here, which is a bit unusual, maybe because we have MCMMO enabled. Matt Foster is now gappling, and Matt Foster and HypedCreeper going at it. Both of them are using swords, and I'm hearing potions being drank as well. So they're both in Obscene, which is amusing. So Obscene is one of the larger and better known factions here on M&B. And breaking off, Matt Foster is now just potted, and the two of them continue at this. I'm not sure how many resources these guys are bringing here, but there's $1 million on the line, so players are bringing a lot of resources sometimes into this PvP event. HypedCreeper just gappled. Now it's Matt's turn to gapple, and so people are not afraid to throw resources at this, especially with $1 million on the line. That's a huge sum of money for this server. There are a few players that have $1 million on the server, but not too many. So going back and forth, I still haven't seen any armor break, but it's probably about that time to see some armor go down. And HypedCreeper is now on the offensive. Matt Foster is gappling and turning around, spinning around here. You can also see the occasional jump as they are attempting to get critical hits on each other. So there we are. It looks like Matt Foster's on the offensive, and looks like HypedCreeper's come back and gone after him. Looks like both are now gappling. And we have our first helmet go down. Matt Foster's lost his helmet and has managed to replace it. So these two are definitely expending resources in this battle. We'll see who's planned better and who's able to make better use of their resources. Matt Foster's throwing out diamond armor and things. Maybe he's trying to give his opponent a little gift. I don't know. Matt Foster's now trying to gapple, and HypedCreeper's got him up against the wall, jumping for critical hits. The two are going at it. Those are probably damaged armor that Matt Foster has just tossed out so that he doesn't actually place it on, I guess. That's the only thing I can imagine. And we've got some pots going down. Looks like Matt Foster is potting after the gapple. And now it's HypedCreeper's turn to gapple as well. So that was interesting. Someone just tossed out a sword, and it was picked up, and helmet was broken at the same moment. The helmet has been replaced. Matt Foster's now going on HypedCreeper. HypedCreeper is breaking away to pot up. And looks like Matt Foster as well is swapping out armor and getting ready to go after him again. Both of them are once again on fire. Both are using God Swords, presumably. And God Swords are relatively easy. They're part of the kit God here on mnb.net. So it's possible for those who are donors to be able to have God Swords, which are sharpness 5, knockback 2, and then flame as well, I should say, fire aspect. And again, more gapples, more running around here. It looks like Matt Foster is on the offensive with HypedCreeper running off, and now Matt Foster is gappling himself, and the two are going at it. Nice bit of knockback there. So Matt Foster is like taking a break to like HypedCreeper may be having some connectivity issues, and so I'm just stand right there. Matt Foster looked like he was going to stand back for a moment, and then went down and. Echo Soldier just ran in there to snag some loot. I don't think that's allowed, Echo. So we have Matt Foster wins. So yeah, it looks like HypedCreeper's claiming that he lagged and then died. So that's always not something you want to see in these 1v1s. Not too fun. And we will see. But it does look like Modmaster is ruling that Matt Foster is the victor here. We'll see if there's going to be a rematch. Sometimes there has been rematches when this kind of stuff has gone on. So good job, Matt Foster.